I am so sorry, guys. I am so sorry. Like this sweater, this stain is people. It's useless. All my sweaters are ruined because of my son. He comes. Here's the sweet spot. Here's the sweet spot, and he just he takes out everything. It's a little bit of like a residual situation of like a mix of food and milk and everything that goes into his mouth. It just comes here to the sweater, and this is a spot. This is a sweet spot where he likes to deposit. That was a word that I was looking for. Deposit the sediments of whatever he is ingesting. It could be coins. It could be Lego. Okay, it could be cookie. It could be rice. It could be anything. Okay, it could be anything, and it's right here. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you have to see it, but I just saw it. I just saw it, and I'm like, fuck this one as well. I'm like, come on, guys. This is Stefandiao with an accent, and thank you so much for being here in this new week. Super, super psyched to be talking with you guys, although the world keeps getting crazier and crazier, my man. I was reading the New York Times on Sunday. First of all, a physical copy. And I discovered that a physical copy of the New York Times is $6. $6. A physical copy of the New York Times. That's more than a latte. That's around a cheap beer. Okay, and I opened it and I started reading it, and I was amazed by how many news are just reporting on TikTok trends. Like there's this new trend. It's called girl girls dinner or something like that. What's Was that the one? I have to look for the newspaper. But it's basically nibbling. You don't have dinner. You just put like a little bit of cucumbers and some cherry tomatoes and some carrots and and you just nibble. You just nibble with your hand. So it's called girl dinners or dinner for girls or something like that. It's a new trend that's on TikTok, and I'm like, is TikTok discovering that humans have been doing that in parties all the time? Like I go to a party and the first thing I go is to the buffet, and I'm like, what's the food situation here? And there's some little carrots and some baba ganoush, and I just nibble. Now it's called girl dinner. Like, are we like renaming things and calling them new, and just because someone on TikTok put it and had like 30 million views, is that a thing? I don't get it. And then there was another article in the New York Times that costs $6. That about this new trend that girls are doing that costs between 200 and $500. It's the freckle tattoos. Okay, so if you want to be sun kissed by by a t- by a tattoo artist, I guess you're gonna have to pay $200, and depending on how many freckles you want to sun kiss your face, and you're gonna get your tattoos. And I guess and I'm like, wow, you know where are we going? This is a trend. This is a trend on TikTok, and I'm like, okay, cool. This is the New York Times, and I'm like, it is what it is. It is. You got to take the good with the bad, and yeah, it's. Then I went to see some new was on. There's this controversy right now that I don't know, guys. Why can we just watch a movie in peace? There's a controversy surrounding the movie Oppenheimer by Christopher Nolan, which he's no stranger to, um, scandal. Like in the sense, like people, I feel like Chris Nolan is kind of like, um, either you hate him or you love him, and I contradict myself by saying that because I don't hate him at all, and my love for him is more. It's not as passionate. Like I am not a diehard fan, and I feel like he has like diehard fans and people that hate him, and I am not. I don't hate him, but I'm not. I'm also not a diehard fan. But there's controversy surrounding the movie that there's this huge age gap between a couple of the stars in the movie. Apparently, Killian Murphy it's 20 years older than Florence Pugh. Okay, and there's some nudity. I guess I haven't seen the film. I would love to watch the film, man. Maybe I'll schedule something. I would love to watch it like 70 millimeter IMAX sort of deal. I'm kind of intrigued, and but I just went to the movies yesterday, and it was one of the worst experiences I've had in my life. And it's not because of the movie; it was just because I put myself in a position to be in a bad place. I drank before, but drank unconsciously, like not unconsciously, but like consciously, just having some beers with a friend. But then we did some old fashions, and I was fine. And I went into the theater. I ate a hot dog, and then 10 minutes into the film, like the old fashioned kicked in, like a mushroom, and I'm like, what? And the whole screen is spinning, and I'm like, what the fuck? Where am I? And it was a Wes Anderson film, so the camera was also like panning a lot, like just like he does, and I'm like, whoa, I was getting like, whoa, like if I was on a boat, man. So I went outside, which it's something that I never do ever, and I had another hot dog. And it didn't occur to me to buy water because I was like, no, water doesn't pair well with a hot dog, and I don't want to have a Coke because Coke is horrible, and I didn't drink anything, and that was so many mistakes, and I'm like, Steph, you're so you don't know, you forgot how to go to the movies, to the cinema. You forgot. That's the realization of the scenario that I was at yesterday. That was it. I forgot how to enjoy a film in the at the movies. And yeah, so that happened, and I want to go again to see this controversy. And I'm like, can a director cast the actor or the actress that he just wants? Is it too much to ask? Is it too soon? Can a straight actor play a homosexual actor, or is it just, like I like not so long ago, two actors, straight actors did Brokeback Mountain, and people were celebrating that, and it was like they were an example. Now those, they we do that, and people will get in trouble, man. And I get it. I am supportive. Like I am a minority. I am supportive of every actor in his demographic to get roles, but I also support meritocracy. And if a director wrote the part, or he wants to cast some specific actor, I fucking love it. I support that. And now we're talking about age gaps, and I'm like, I mean, I get that there was some news that he wanted the film to be completely like authentic and stuff, and maybe the person that is portraying Florence Pugh is not the same age as a real person, and but he wanted to work with Florence Pugh, like maybe that was the part, and he and Florence Pugh, it's a very like forget about that she's 27 or whatever her age. She's a dude. That girl, man, she's a beast. Acting wise, I think she's top tier. I love her. I remember, um, I think the first time I saw her was maybe this period film, kind of scary. I'm forgetting the name right now. I don't want to see Thelma. I don't want to say Thelma, but maybe it was like it was something like, oh no, it was Lady Macbeth. It was Lady Macbeth, and then I saw her on Midsummer, and the first scene or one of the scenes, the first half of the film where she's playing, where she's grieving. I think that girl killed it. She killed it. She's so mature, and she can play. She can represent someone older. I mean, my guys, this is the arts, Like people were playing Romeo and Juliet, like 30-year-olds, and Romeo and Juliet are like 15 in the play, like uh, there's it's art, so why can why can we be fluid as well in certain things, like it's art. It's you don't go like it's a moving image, it's like a painting. I was watching Ida the other day. I was rewatching it, and the Polish film, and it was a painting, and I'm like, how can you go? It's like you go to the Louvre right now and you see a painting of, and you're like, oh, there's an age gap there, or I mean, let's stay off Twitter. That's the fucking message today, and I'm gonna close this episode because I'm starting to get heated, and that doesn't mean that I'm in that I'm fertile, that I'm horny. But yeah, let's not get into my horniness, please. Let's just keep it casual. Keep it casual. The Jonah Hill controversy with his ex girlfriend, I am not going to get into those deep waters, although I have a strong opinion about it. And my guys, what the internet has done to us. My friends, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Come visit me to the restaurants that I work at for a laugh and a beer and a 20 bucks tip. It is. You guys are fucking awesome. This was Stefandiao with an accent, just a little bit of what's going on in my mind right now. Remember, we have the Cine Club August 19th at Lincoln Center, movie night, 7 p.m., 7 millimeter, and enjoy some good times. Bendition, and God bless you.